Niggas only think about the money, dog. We just trying to handle biz.
What's good, YouTube? Your boy Dawn back at it with another video. Last week, if you guys paid attention, we were playing the Lions. Didn't play our best game, but we were able to get the dub. So we're 2-1, entering this fourth matchup against Dolphins. A solid dude, a good player, Wyatt. He starts at the 1, and I'm hoping to kind of bring the house to him so I can try to get a safety, but he ends up getting solid yards running the football. I know he's really balanced, runs the ball pretty well, got nice solid pass plays. So my game plan was to kind of stop the run, but for some reason he was just gashing me. He had solid run plays and I just couldn't stop him. Here's him running past 20 yards, getting the 1st and 20. I had him deep in some bad situations, but here's just a bad user on my part. He was able to hit the flat there, and me going all the way across the field. Here's a nice little comeback route for him, and actually we did knock it out, but he was just making solid. Look at this juke. Juke's my man Gilmore. Gilmore looked like he's just like hobbling all the way. I read this toss play, but I wasn't able to put it right when I needed, put my plays right where I needed to be. In this play right here, he just ends up calling a nice play. Chung's get beat. One-on-one, I thought Chung man-to-man is pretty solid, but right there, I guess he just had a man-beating route. Here, running down the middle of the field, doing my thing, trying to, get him, catch him sleeping. Edelman makes a great catch, but I wasn't able to really do much with it, so I had to keep punting. Here's another comeback route, solid route by him. He's playing real well, man. He's calling great plays. He's doing his thing. Was able to catch another. He was just driving. Him and Tannehill was really doing the best that he could. Ooh, he had a deep route down the middle of the field, but he was able to hit the drag that was there and still be able to make plays. He has a nice, beautiful throw, but it ends up being out of bounds, so he ends up having to kick the field goal. Here, I'm trying to drive. And I'm respecting this game, but I can't, I guess that drive that you guys don't see, ended up being I tried to run on 3rd down and I end up missing it. So I think really what I learned playing this game was just that I was a little bit too passive, too conservative, I guess I would say, thinking too much rather than just playing my game. And letting it play for itself. Here, just but Gilmore just gets beat. That should have been a touchdown, but I guess he stopped him at the 1-yard line. Here's a nice little run play here, breaks off tackles. He settles for field goals, so we kept getting him to settle for field goals, but we just couldn't get our offense rolling. I think, like I said, I felt like I was a little bit too, too passive as far as trying to get things going. So that was another 3-and-out that you guys didn't really see. I'm just trying to get back to, I was able to kind of hold him, but like I said, it's 12-0 4th quarter. He was holding me to 0, man. There was just not much I could do there. Here's another throwing pick he was just shutting me out. I couldn't do nothing. Here's a nice little spin move. Here's him getting into the end zone. Oh, not quite get the sack. He reads that perfect right there, and he was able to get the TD there. So it's just a struggle, man, a struggle. Here's another sack. Yo, that man had a monster game, man. I can't even hate on that. And then, if I waited maybe a little bit longer, I would have had that wheel route. I'm now seeing that. It's always good to kind of see your games back over to kind of see where you kind of messed up. But yeah, he was doing his thing, man. I couldn't do much. Here is just me trying to at least score a touchdown so that the game doesn't appear as bad as it looked. But it was a pretty bad game, real bad game. There wasn't much I could do there. Trying my best to kind of get into the end zone here. I finally do score. And it's still 7-9. He calls a nice little option play there, and he gets the 1st down, and pretty much that ices the game there. We stop him and we get a chance to get the ball back, but it's pretty much over. So I'm really just trying to see what I can do to kind of get some more yards, and end up trying to get to the outside, maybe score another touchdown to kind of, you know, do the game in. But he was able to get the interception, and we end up losing, man. You know, like I said, I think in this game I was a little bit too conservative. GG to him, he balled out and he did his thing. So, you know, from this point on, I think this was a game that I really needed to kind of shut me down a little bit, to rejuvenate me in order to hopefully kind of get back into the swing of things. So hopefully in the next video I can get you guys a dub. 2 early losses already, and it's pretty tough. All right, but thank you guys again for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, put the notification bell on so that anytime I start to stream, you guys can catch that, and continue showing support, man. We on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you.